Okay, I'm removing the front and rear bumpers off the TJ, and because I'm going to take them in on Monday and get them powder coated. So it was a T55 for the top bolts, and there's one on the bottom, and these are over here. Pretty beefy. They came out reasonably easy. I did put some WD-40 just in case, but with the impact driver, I didn't really need it. And getting these little buggers off was difficult. It was on there with, like those push button tabs. But then there was this silicone, I guess. I don't know if that comes stock like that or if somebody put that on there. But prying that off was hard, but all of that will come off when they sandblast it to powder coat it. And I'm now taking off the booby bumpers. I don't know what else they're called. So these were 13 millimeter bolts. And so those came off fairly easy. Again, I used the impact driver. And then I will be taking the rear off. And my TJ just went for her maiden voyage today on a trail, so I was happy with that. My JKS disconnects worked really well. And, I can see some yuck in there. So super windy today. So if it calms down a little bit tonight, I'm going to wash her and clean all this up. And then I'm going to start, once I get the bumpers off, I'm going to start my version of a frame restoration. There's not a lot to do on this Jeep, but I want to wire brush all of this kind of little stuff off, spray paint it. I did buy some wool wax. I'm undecided yet if I'm going to use it. What I don't want is stuff sticking to it. So I have it just in case I decide I want to use it, but I'm not sure yet. I'm mostly just going to clean it up. This Jeep is really clean, and I just want to maintain it. And it did really well on the trail. I ran the air conditioner the whole time. It wasn't a real long trail, just a little over 2 hours. Not a tick in the temperature gauge. It just stayed right at 212 where it's supposed to, and it was fun. I'm really enjoying this Jeep. So that's the front bumper, and then I'll show you the rear. Okay, for the rear bumper, there are two 16 millimeter gigantic bolts underneath there. And then there's two 18 millimeter bolts there. That should be it, and then this should come off. It's rather disgusting. All right, I'm very happy with how my rear bumper area turned out. I mean, the bumper isn't here, but what's underneath the bumper. I painted, sanded, painted, used black primer, used black satin paint, and I painted this too. I just covered the stickers with tape so the original stickers would show. And then the previous owner just had these wires sitting here tucked on the inside. So I bought some wire loom and some black zip ties. They had one wire zip tied right here, that with a white zip tie, which no, can't happen. So I'm gonna neaten this wiring up, put it in a wire loom, and zip tie it with black zip ties. All right, I opted to loom the ends that came out and then just tuck them in the trailer hitch with the other part unloomed because it's so thick. And then I'm just going to get a hitch cover and call it good. I doubt I will ever hook a little trailer up to this, but you never know. So that little project is done. My bumpers should come back Wednesday or Thursday this week.